think we did it. First fight today. Yes. Those guys died the moment they opened their mouths in front of Keller. Yeah, exactly. That was not a smart decision by them. Yay, Captain Jack Valdi. I really like that Twitch added this thing that you can basically say hi to a chat. It's a bit weird that oftentimes you chat before you actually type in the feature with the emoji, but I think it's a fun thing. So we got the arrest warrant. GG Echo, yeah, we did it. Arrest warrant for Geralt of Rivia. It is hereby made known to all that the Witcher named Geralt, a native of Rivia, has committed the high crime of regicide and slaying Foltest, king of Temeria. As a murderer and traitor, Geralt of Rivia has been sentenced to die by fire. A generous reward is offered for his capture and delivery to the proper authorities. He who delivers the criminal's head shall receive 1/2 of said reward. Those providing reliable and confirmed information as to the criminal's whereabouts shall also receive remuneration. Beware, the Witcher is armed and dangerous. Yeah, that did not work out for those two, I would say. Witcher 2 had its problems. I mean, I didn't want that clear. So you said earlier Dragon Battle Mage, yeah, it had its problems. Never actually got to play Witcher 1, sadly. Seen gameplay for it though, looks good. Yeah, when I replayed The Witcher 1, I really had a good time. It does have its problems, and some things did not age very well. But overall, I just had a good time playing it again. And if you don't mind some age graphics and some small issues, I think it's still very much fun to play. Bloomberg.
What's the hurry?
Well, I'm not hurrying. I'm just stealing all of your stuff. So, everything is fine.
Is there a Mrs. Witcher?
No, but I would say not yet.
Mm.
Combat system in Witcher 1 is non-existent. I wouldn't say that. It's just very different. And it takes a lot of time to get used to. I don't mind age graphics at all. I mean, of course I like good graphics. Who doesn't? But especially in a very story-based game like the Witcher series, I don't think it's that important as long as I can actually... as long as I get presented with a good story. Because that is what I'm in for, right? As someone whose first computer game was the original Myst, I'm constantly thrilled with the graphics nowadays. Yeah, I mean, it is amazing how much the graphics improved over just a short amount of time. I mean, video games are still fairly young. It's just like a couple of decades, or maybe 3 decades, when it really took off in a broader, big sense. So, and if you consider how much it has improved. Okay.
Why 2 swords?
Okay.
Does he lose them often?
No, I don't lose them often. I just like to kill people with different things, little boy. Or girl. Didn't actually look. And I don't want to assume any genders here. Don't want to get into any social trouble. Hello. You are creepy. You're not moving at all. More orange. Oil, orange, cloth. Lots of stuff to loot here. I like it.
Why does he need two swords? Does he tend to lose them?
No! Jesus, what do you think? I'm not an idiot. That lady was staring at the wall. Exactly, and that
Larita wanted to see
creeped
me.
me out.
Commandant's
Oh.
busy. Come back after dusk.
Yeah, that is where I have to go for Laredo. I don't want to go there
Hello, neighbour.
just
How's business?
yet.
Those outsiders are
What are
a
you...
plague.
What
When
is
will they
that
leave?
headwear?
Not soon, that's for sure.
I mean, it looks fancy. Okay. Miranda,
Welcome.
can I help you clean maybe? Oh. Let's take that stuff as well, and that's about it. No, here's more. Brionia, mandrake fruit, nice.
How are you?
Crappy as always. You?
The same.
What's going on here? You? Are you okay, mister? I want to talk to you, goddammit. Stand still. Now you're not even talking to me. Quickie!
Let's go kill some monsters. Does he lose them often?
Whoa. Bit too much enthusiasm for killing
I
things.
guess the crisis ate away those 8,000 oranges from the king.
Regards.
Regards.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Great.
I see even Flotsam has its ghetto.
We're in Temeria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes.
Hello,
Let them live,
Lord
so
Dark.
long as it's far away and not for too long.
BR13. Hope I said it right. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good time. Was I in here? Don't think so. Okay. Don't mind me. Maybe I wasn't here. Kind of wish to we got to see Jorvith in Witcher 3. Yeah, that's true. I wondered about that as well. I was surprised that he wasn't present at all. So sorry for just walking around here, but I do want to get a sense for the town a little bit and also looting stuff. I mean, it's an RPG, right? What else do you do? Gotta loot everything. Everything. The Wars of Upper Eddern. So we got another book. And let's have a look at that. The Wars of Upper Eddern. The part of Eddern that lies between the Pontar and the Dyfn rivers is called Lormark or Upper Eddern, depending on the interested party's political persuasion. These lands have been disputed for ages, with Cedwen laying claim to them as well. During the last war with Nilfgaard, Eddern found itself in deep trouble, fighting an uneven battle to repel the onslaught of the Black Ones in the south. Sensing that its southern neighbors would ultimately bow to the invaders, Cedwen Eddern, ostensible ally in that conflict, sent its armies into Lormark and annexing the region. Several days later, Margrave Mansfeld of Ard Carré and Marshal Menno Cohorn, commander-in-chief of the Nilfgaardian army, greeted each other on a bridge spanning the Dyfna River. They shook hands over the bleeding, tortured corpse of the kingdom of Eddern, sealing a criminal partitioning of plundered lands. And even though Cedwen restored Lormark to Eddern after the war, its taking of the territory with Nilfgaardian support was one of the most disgraceful acts in history. You are a man after my own heart. Echo, loot everything. Always good to explore. Yeah, I like to, when I'm new to an area, I like to get a sense for the area, basically collect all the quests that are around, and then start solving those quests. That's how I tackle RPGs in general. And of course, if I can solve any quest on the fly while doing so, I do so, but...
And don't come back, or I'll thrash you so hard, even your ploughing guild won't help you.
Jesus Christ, he has a potty mouth.
Hey, boss, look who's graced our smithy.
What do you mean with customize?
That titan of the
Lord
art
Darth?
of smithing can't hear us. Busy, work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh?
I mean, I'm kind of over rolling dice at this point because I only get fucked over all the time, but let's try it again. So what do we have here? I think we have 3 of a kind. That's nice. He has 2 of a kind. That's good. That's good. I think that's the first throw we had. So let's put in all the orange we can. I win! I'm unbeatable in dice poker.
So
Not sure
how
if I
can we help you,
shared
eh?
that with you. Let's first see if we can trade something nice. He has some weapons that I don't need. Don't need that. Don't need the broom. Don't need the paling. The rusty daggers I don't need as well. Throwing daggers. I don't think I will really need use them, so I will just throw that away. Can throw away the light jacket or the gauntlets, and with throwing them away, I of course mean selling them. Then of course selling all the junk. Now let's see if he has some robust leather reinforcements. How expensive are these? 33. Crafting iron ore. I always felt I never had enough orens in this game. Oh, you can never have enough orens. That is something I noticed in The Witcher 3 as well. Every time I thought that I had plenty of orens, around the next corner something drained my pockets immediately. And then I was broke again, and I needed even more orens. Okay, some earth rune, diagram jagged blade. That's pretty good, actually. What is the steel sword? We couldn't craft it yet, though. Robust cutlass. We could do that. It's a bit better than what we have, since we have a normal cutlass right now. And I think we were able to craft it. Maybe we will do that. Sword of Caingorn. Magical. Art imitating life. Yeah. RPGs in a nutshell, never rich enough. Yeah, totally true. Let's see. I think that's it for now. But let me see. Now I want to see if we can craft something nice. Wait. Didn't it tell me I could do that? I need 18 iron ore, but I do have some in the storage room, right? So the Witcher's Silver Sword. I think I can do this. Let's do this. Let's create this. I'm not even sure if it's better than what I'm using, but just to do some crafting. I'll go here. Let's compare. Yeah, it's a little bit better. And then I think also in The Witcher 3, I just met a guy that drains my pouch big time and not in a good way. I think I might know who you are talking about, Heimdall.
Witcher!
Oh, what's you? Oh, Einar Gausel again. So that is his place. Interesting. Okay, more stuff to sell. Primitive necklace. Some enhancements. So I'm also what I'm thinking about. I mean, I could upgrade my Raven's armor, but of course I don't. I'm always hesitant with upgrading stuff, especially in the beginning, because I was like, well, what if I get my hands on something better 5 minutes later, and then I just wasted the upgrade material. However, I mean, I don't think I will put any runes in the Silver Sword, because that's totally basic. But my armor, the Raven's armor seemed to be at least decent for the beginning. So I think since you can't take enhancement out, you tend to keep them on you. Yeah. So I could put those two in there. I think I will actually do that. I like the look of the Raven armor. We worked hard for it on the first Witcher, so let's put that in. So we will keep that around a little bit. So now it has plus 10, some good boosts. I don't think it's worth to put any runes in the swords or armor at this time. Suggestion from me, of course. You do as you please. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, and but I personally, I always end up with tons of upgrade material after a while that I don't use because I'm so afraid to use them. And in this case, I just think let's upgrade the Raven armor a little bit. Again, I worked very hard for that in the first Witcher, and at least then I'm able to wear it a little bit longer. Now I do want to go back here and go to the storage, get my stuff, and then try to get the robust cutlass. So where do we have the crafting? Let's take those things with it that are very common for upgrading, like leather and iron ore.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Damn it. And this little bit of backtracking also helps to get a good sense of the area and later knowing where to go if I want anything.
So how...
Let me craft something. There it is, the robust cutlass. We can do that. Not very expensive. So now we can upgrade it. Nice. So we have a small boost overall. Since we're at the merchant, I always like to sell stuff immediately in games where I have only a certain certain room for equipment. Okay. Yeah. So let's continue our little exploration. However, I think we're getting slowly but surely to an end for the most important parts. Yeah, they should have made the Raven armor a bit more unique in this one, because it shows how it was in the first game. Like, make it able to take in and out enhancement and 4 slots. That would have made it better, but not overpowered. Yeah, that would have been a way, and I agree with that. Same goes for the legendary swords we had, the Diablo and the Arendite.
Should we just walk up and ask him like
It's
that?
like,
Take a good look at him.
you have those
He'd be ideal.
famous swords you acquire on the first Witcher, and then there are basically the worst swords in the whole game, and the standard cutlass is better than them. That's a bit weird. I don't want those items to be overpowered and too strong, because then it would just break the game, and you and I do like the fact in RPGs when you have to change your equipment from time to time just because you find new stuff. There are some RPGs out there where you find in the beginning one strong weapon, and then you kind of want to change it up here and there, but it isn't worth it because everything else is just so much weaker. But it should be balanced, and I think since they added the option to load the save game, it should be worth something, right? And I think, talking about that, we are basically... Oh, now I can talk to Chile. Let's talk to Chile de Tanseville. Think she's up here.
That's over my head. Jolly.
Let's do some magic. Always nice. Okay, that is Chile's place, obviously. Let's take the leather. Finely scribbled notes. Chile de Tanseville's notes on the Karen. It is beyond any doubt the same creature as that mentioned in accounts of old. The local bookseller's offer was surprisingly broad. I have investigated it as thoroughly as possible from afar. The monster is larger than I thought, and I will probably be unable to slay it on my own. More research might help, but there is no time. Might a Witcher suffice? Well, let's hope that it will suffice.
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her,
Yeah, that might be
whatever
true,
it is.
Heimdall. Like the term social bed wrestling. Well, let's first talk about the cave.
Did you find out where the Karen came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed.
Ha! We tricked her. So yeah, what is this strange thing?
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
Okay, so can we talk about something besides business?
If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is that so? Very well. Ask what you will.
Is it normal for you to hunt monsters?
Do you always take on Witcher's work?
Occasionally. If it pays exceptionally well. You don't like the competition?
I don't like amateurs.
We should each do whatever we're best at.
Well, we'll have to see. I certainly hope I don't embarrass myself.
Oh, can't talk about Triss.
I'll be ready soon.
I guess.
I certainly hope so.
Okay. I guess then we don't. So now let's look in the other room here. Anything here? Okay, those kind of things. Ring, orange, and can I talk to you? Nope. Nothing here as well. So now, do you want to head back down and try
It's over my head.
to see if they have to say anything else?
What? Smart.
My
I'd say.
friends, that is. But I also get a sense that I'm missing something here. Where is the actual brothel part here with Margot and co? Because I haven't been there and I don't quite know where to get there. Is it here? It wasn't in here, that is for sure. A nice song, I have to say.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Oh. Oh, it's here. It's here. Go past the storage, yeah.
No, tell me.
Just found it.
Down the flat, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Funny.
I'll need you to pay up front.
Whoa. Yeah, that's... I mean, not that we have experience on that, but... Oh! 20?
What do I pay taxes for?
Okay, you paid taxes. Kind of surprised here.
Praise the goddess.
Greetings.
Praise Melita Lay.
Remind me, which one was
Again, the
old
taxes, yeah.
killed?
Okay, little storage area. I take it. Cloth, wolfsbane, oil, timber. Okay, that's it.
Ever heard of doing it
I wouldn't sleep with
Frigate
you
style?
for all the gold and Samaria.
No, tell me. Down the
Velvet.
flat,
A
tries
pleasure
get
to
it on,
see you.
falls
I
fast
believe we met
asleep,
in
and she wakes
Vizima.
up a virgin in the morning.
Did we? So there's Margot. And there are a lot of weapons for a brothel. But okay. Margot's notes. Let's read them. I don't like that sorcerers at all. All female mages put on airs and smell of bitchiness. But this one is evidently up to something. It's clear she's not just after coin, as she's pitting people against each other as if they were toys. Does she suspect me of spying? If it's true that sorceresses can read minds, I must be wary. Were my collusion with the Scoia'tael to be revealed, I would rather off myself than suffer in Loreda's gaol. So she is working with the Scoia'tael. that is some information that is not unimportant, I feel. Let's talk to her.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
Oh, for now, I just want to talk about
What do you think of
Laredo.
the Commandant?
Mr. Laredo is a great man. A great man. He looks after us, helping, like. Taxes are just as they should be. We're all pleased. He governs the trading post and we're all perfectly happy here.
Are you crazy?
What are you talking about, woman? Feeling all right? The town's a dump. Laredo's robbing you, and his men intimidate everyone.
That's foolishness, Master Witcher. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't badmouth the Commandant. He's a holy man. Period.
You fear him that much?
Don't you provoke me. Beat it!
Okay. Okay, fine. Nice talk.
Remind me, which one was this Foltest they killed?
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook! What a
So now let's go back up again. That is true though, she's not very careful with her notes.
What's going on, Geralt?
Yeah, it's a good highlight here.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edirn. The largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edirn, with Kedwin lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Laredo in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive, to say the least, Witcher.
Yeah, that's not very likely. And yeah, surprisingly enough, you are on the shit list of
How
Laredo.
can the commander of a Temerian garrison just piss all over the commander of Foltest's special forces?
The Blue Stripes aren't exactly popular among common folk, in case you hadn't noticed.
Like anyone who does the dirty work. But Laredo's a soldier.
The worst scum gets posted to dumpy border towns
Hello,
like
Blacko.
this.
How are you
Incompetent
doing?
fools who show off their authority to a bunch of grimy peasants.
And you got a plan now?
We arrived in Flotsam, we saw the killer, we've pissed everyone off. What next?
If the Kingslayer's in Yorvet's care, we'll have to get them both.
If we go out into that forest to look for elves, all we'll find is our own death.
Lurking while hunting a bit mostly. Hope you're having fun. Alright, thank you for lurking, Blacko, and hope you're having some successful hunts. I have a great time though. Talk about a stinky situation, yeah.
So long, Roach.
Okay, anything new from you, Dandelion? Oh, he has to say a lot, as always. Yeah, Mr. Master. Sup with the brightness. Everyone is asking about the brightness. I can't do anything against the brightness. I mean, I will see if I can look through the options again. Let me just take a second. Since everyone is asking, I have to leave the game for that. So let's do that. Let's see. Well, yeah, everyone was asking about it anyway. So might as well look if I can change anything. But I was looking at it earlier and tried to do anything about that. But basically not possible. Let me see. Nope. There's no nothing about the brightness, only blur effects and bloom, which I turned off. I mean, we could try that. Not sure how much of a difference that will make. So let's see. I'm so damn professional, right? It is an overlay, but the chance that my desktop image is related to The Witcher is also very high. So anything else I can check? Can put it down here a little. Let's put it down a little bit. But the thing also is that on stream it always looks a little bit darker than usual. So let's see. Load the game. Little Shop of Dreams. Let me know if it's... Oh my god, now it's super dark for me. I can't see anything now. So let's put the brightness up again. A little bit at least. Let's go with 5 and 5 maybe. Maybe that's better. Oh, Christopher Ott with the raid! Holy fuck! 330 people raid! Norcal, welcome! Welcome everyone! Raid as usual! No, that's not usual, that's amazing. Thank you very much for the raid. I see lots of Dexters, Oddlove, Pandas. I see Pandas and Dexters. Robo Dexters. Weirdo Raid. Luckless, welcome. Alpha is here. Bad Arcane, Jolie. Snowbear, I see. Rin Lunali. T-Bone Tokens. Salso is here. BJ11. Thank you for the follow, Snowbear. And welcome everyone, we are playing The Witcher 2, and while you were raiding, I was just having some hot menu action, trying to adjust the brightness a little bit, and all of that. Hello Momot, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream again. Claire, I see, the Reaper, Urvedi Crusaders is also with you. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a great time. I'm having lots of fun playing The Witcher. We were basically just exploring the small village of Flotsam a little bit, collecting some quests here and there.
Hello, Witcher.
Crafting some swords. Hello, dwarf. And just walking around and talking to people. So not much action except some dudes who attacked us, but they died. Thank you for the follow, Snake215. Oh, lots of emotes. I love it. Thank you very much for the raid again. And let me know if if it looks better now in terms of brightness and weirdness. Or if there's anything I can change. We were just talking just about to talk to Dandelion a little bit. So let's try it. Mr. Master Spy, give me your assessment.
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bard singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontar and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war.
Please turn brighter, Snake Test.
Like
okay, yeah.
Boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time.
Thank you for the follow, BJ11.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed
Yeah, it looks a
commander of
bit
something called
dark
the
now, I
Aedirnian
agree.
Voluntary Militia.
And
Fighting
Twitch
women
Hammer,
and bards who play
welcome to the
politics.
stream. How are you doing?
Oh, strange times.
Insidious Killer is here. So let's adjust the brightness again. Let's put it up again. Let's go 7 and 6 maybe. Or let's try 7, 7. How's it now? It did go really dark compared to before. Weird. Yeah, that is what I was talking about. It's very hard to adjust the brightness in this game. It's basically the toughest challenge of the whole game. You're doing quite well. That is nice to hear, Twitch Hammer. I'm doing very well too. Much better now. Okay, that looks better. Awesome. Then we might have found the golden middle here. So have you learned anything about the assassination?
I need
Maybe?
information.
Have you heard anything?
Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know
Graphics too
gossip.
high, please play at
Things folk have been saying
480p.
since Demophane's
I
day.
mean, you can
People are throwing out blame left and right.
just put
One day it's
down
elves,
the quality of
another
the video.
Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zeracanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
Does
I
he
mean
have
chaos.
lipstick on
People
his
don't
neck?
know what to think. Who's good
He
and
does.
who's evil. And these are tough
That
times.
little rascal.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh no, no quality option. I'm sorry, Falstro. And welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you before. So what do you put in that report for Roach?
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel.
Also,
You should
big
take
shout
a
out.
look. One of them.
Well, I haven't seen you before
Town like
today,
any-
Falstro.
it's
That is what I
harbor,
meant.
An inn and a stinking muddy river.
But it
That's
could
what
be
a
that
good inn
I just didn't see you
But
with
we
all
know
the
it's also looking to people's
Dexters
souls.
and Punders.
And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
But yeah, big shoutouts to Falstro anyway for working on the new point system in Odds Chat. Looked pretty good today. Had some small issues, I think, with the bot and the messaging, but it turned out very good, I think. Or were there any other problems? Hello, T-Bone Tokens. Welcome to the stream. And yes, my memory is coming back as
Flashbacks,
well.
Dandelion.
What have you remembered?
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save
The
yours.
peepers.
I thought you might have remembered what happened afterwards. I mean, how the devil can you be here now? I hear you, I see you, you're breathing. I mean, you're just alive.
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. I don't know everything yet.
Vigimong with a stern warning. Yeah, Dandelion. No need to hold back. Just go ahead
I
and
know
talk.
you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
Yeah, I was
Want to
frightened.
know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Which was kind of true.
Did you kill him?
No.
This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword, hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squietel, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Loredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
Yeah, T-Bone Tokens. We're pretty much at the beginning still. I played on Thursday for the first time, and we basically covered the first area and the tutorial. It's more like a tutorial and introduction to the story, kind of a prologue. And now we're in the first real area, the first chapter if you want, and are in the small town of Flotsam. Hello, Blow! Doing great? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Now, who do we have left? Zoltan. We have to talk to Zoltan.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels.
Good to hear.
Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Thank you for the host, Squidgeneer. Thank you very much. I might need new weapons.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
And did someone give you a job?
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanzan.
Oh, nice.
Requires precision, but it's well-paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The
Thank you,
sorceress
Lolly
is building a
Trolleys
magical
4
contraption.
for the follow.
Spends her days
Welcome
staring
to the
at it.
stream.
A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. She got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses.
Oh, and
I'm telling you.
Duke de Nevers or Duke de Nevers? Not sure. Probably butchered that. Sorry for that, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, did you manage to get in shape? Let's
How are those
test.
biceps holding up, Zoltan?
Yeah,
Hard as a bull's bollocks.
hard as
Arm
bull's
wrestling's a
bollocks.
dwarfing pastime.
Good to hear.
We ought to try it sometime.
Oh yeah.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now even.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw down.
Show me those bull's bollocks then.
Oof. What a call out. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah. Did it!
Your hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
Thanks, I could follow the
If you
stream
ever
then.
run into my
Nice.
old mates
I'm
Yarpen
curious
or
about the
Sheldon,
story.
promise
Nice.
me you'll take them on.
Yeah, hope you enjoy it. I should mention for those who haven't heard it or are new to the stream that I know about the story, so it is not completely blind for me, but I haven't played it myself before. I watched playthroughs of it, for example, by Christopher Ott, but haven't played it myself, so I'm very excited to experience it on my own. Anything else, Tris? No. So now I do have to see what I want to do now. We have the main quest about the Chiron, and the Assassin of Kings, Troll Trouble, Endriga contract. What's that? Bringing on arm wrestling. Where's that? Where do I have to go for? Is it down?
You look
No, it's
strong.
here. It's here is the arm
Care
wrestling.
for
Let's
the
do some
little
arm wrestling then.
contest?
Second attempt was correct, so it's French. Duc de Nevers. Okay, that's... I mean, if we can beat Zoltan, those skinny guys shouldn't be a problem, right? Nice.
Too strong for me.
Thank you,
Here's
T-Bone
what you
Tokens,
know.
for the follow.
You ought to give Waity Wilkes a shot.
Wily Wolves. Okay, let's stay on.
with me.
He's even skinnier, and he looks. I don't know if I want to touch him. He looks kind of sick. But let's see if this skinny guy is a challenge for us. Nice. Another win.
Strongman you are.
Thank
Here's
you.
your coin. You should take on Big Max.
Big Max, okay. I have gloves. Yeah, I'm kind of cheating. Not only do I have gloves, but also Witcher mutations.
You're a
so
strong lad, but I'm no wimp either. Wanna take me on?
for sure. Let's arm wrestle. Put it all on the line. With your nice little helmet. Okay, yeah, looking good so far. Did it. We are
Veo
the
Patter's
champ.
balls. You're strong. You're winnings. There's someone else. No
Okay.
one's beaten him yet.
Who?
Bartholomew Bargy. You'll find him in the village.
Bartholomew Bargy. Okay. That sounds good. We haven't been in the village though. I think that's more of the on the outskirts.
Get their kicks. But hear me when I say,
What's he doing?
a tiny price to pay.
What's going on here? We also had to talk to King Ziggy. He was the guy who wanted to invite us into the Fight Club thingy.
Who does King Ziggy behold?
It is I.
Given any thought to my proposal?
Sure, let's go.
I'm ready.
Whatever
I'll
it is.
explain on the way.
Okay, that's nice.
And then she
Spit it out.
I love you.
Know what Flotsam's famous for?
Nothing.
Why not?
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful halls in the north,
Okay.
and Flotsam, for having the best fist-fighting scene.
Fist
Who
fighting
organizes
scene.
these
Okay.
fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find.
Oh.
It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in tournaments, singled you out and bench
Okay.
Halt!
Don't recognise King Ziggy?
I know you. But who's the other one? He looks dangerous.
I am.
Like all of King Ziggy's fighters.
Well, that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all broken in no time.
This one will be different. You'll see. The Commandant himself will bet a fortune on him.
All right. But if I'm to let him in, he has to leave all his weapons here.
Well, okay. Fine.
You're a rich man already.
Let's play
The
along.
weapons will be waiting in the trunk outside the gate.
So now, will you lead the way or?
Laredo.
In the flesh.
Does he condone these fights?
Condone? He sets them up.
Okay.
A lot of coin at stake here. I haven't
I'm
been
just
too
following
lucky
him.
lately, but I believe you'll
Time
change.
for some fisting.
People will
Let
remember
me grab
King
some
Ziggy.
juice.
Just
Okay,
don't
time to all get ready. Fisting time. Luckless had some fun times fisting pigs yesterday. Playing Bloodborne. Also, now that there are so many people around, let me give a quick shout out of the day to a member of the community. It's CraftyMod. She's streaming.
Sock it to him.
And
Ziggy
she's
the
doing
Clown
awesome.
returns. And in
Awesome
grand
person.
fashion.
Give her a follow, say hi when she's streaming.
The Monster Slayer.
Support her.
How'd you talk him into fighting?
King Ziggy has his
Get the
ways.
pig ready. Yep.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
Exactly. Also, he offered a challenge. The good old luckless. And now that you posted a clip, Falter, also I'm having a clip competition for all of you. So if you see something funny, weird, strange, or amusing, clip it and post it in my Discord on the channel. And at the end of the year, there will be a small prize for the best clipper of the year. So if you want to take part in this little challenge, just clip something good and I will pick a winner each month. The best 3 clippers of the month get points. The one with the most points at the end of the year wins a small prize. Pretty simple, but fun. There are already some very amusing clips that are totally embarrassing for me. So let's move on and start the fighting.
Yeah, I'm ready. Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet. Twigs will be your first opponent, so called because Bones snapped with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Oh, some trash talking. Okay. Oh. Quick time event fighting.
Sock it to him!
Not a big fan of the quick time fighting in this game. I think they did a better job in the other games. But on the other hand, it isn't so bad beating up some
Finish the fucker
dudes
off!
in a fighting pit.
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
One Punch Matho.
One
Name
Punch
says it all.
Matho, okay.
Downs most opponents with his first punch.
Well,
I'll see if I can
let's
make
do
him
it.
throw a second.
Good luck.
Stand your ground!
Thank you for your heartwarming words. Okay, attacking the body. Oh, I fucked that one up. But I didn't go down with the first
Sock it
punch,
to him.
so should be fine.
Finish the fucker off!
Language. Yeah, I fucked that one up.
Stand your ground!
Those fights aren't really too hard, though.
Sock it to him!
And over.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think
Thank
we're
you.
made for each other?
Indeed, but we've a long way to go. Your next opponent is Smugface, also
Smugface.
known as Tasseldick.
Tasseldick.
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
Bring on this Tasseldick.
Okay.
Stand your
I mean,
ground!
that's a nice nickname.
Finish the fucker off!
Okay. Not sure how many fights we do have to do
Sock
here.
it to him! Finish the fucker off!
Oh. Another victory for Geralt of Rivia.
One more and we'll be rich
One
and
more,
famous.
okay, nice.
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to
Stanek,
take
we know him
down.
from the first game. Hello, Joey Banui, how are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll do it single-handed.
Oh, we're
Don't
cocky.
underestimate him.
Witcher, come here a minute.
What do you want?
Impressive technique.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert. You. Except for
It has been a fabulous day. That is nice to hear. I'm doing very well.
Stanek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
Not gonna happen.
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Piss off, old man.
Whew. Calling off Laredo. What a fun time. And there he is, Stanek, the old guy. We beat him twice in the first Witcher.
Sock it to him!
We were the first one to beat him twice in his whole career. And I think we will beat him a third time now.
Stand your ground! Sock it to him!
Oh, fucked it up.
Finish the fucker off!
Good head movement by Geralt. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sock it to him!
Pay up.
Was that necessary
Here's your
against the
coin.
old man?
The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
I told you we'd win.
Well,
I've got a real
Yeah,
sense
since
for these things.
Geralt took off his shirt,
you owe me
Frosty
something.
Woman got
Why
very
don't we have
quiet.
some fun first? A free round at every inn.
You
not
aspire to
mention
have
the
such a
girls.
beard one day.
You
Yeah,
can screw my
I mean,
share.
you could pull it off, I think. Should I leave him shirtless? Maybe. Yeah, let's take all our... Oh, we have it, already back. Okay, where is that the cutlass? Yeah. Raven's armor and the herbalist gloves. Chick's dick scars. Poor baby needs some bandaging. Yeah, I think he would like to have some bandaging going on and
I tell him.
maybe a
I'm taking
massage.
Your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
Okay, now
He said.
for a short amount of time I lost track of where I am. But now let me see where I get into the outskirts, or at least in the village in front of Flotsam. I think I have to go here. Can I put a marker here? Doesn't seem that way. Oh, whoa. We have a big map here. So basically I have to go this way. I hope I don't lose track of the way. A bath. Geralt needs a bath. Blacko getting PTSD from Monster Hunter. A bath and a unicorn, right? Yeah. Think this is the way to go for me to get out. Oh! Some dummies to destroy. Let's destroy the testing dummies. That meme bath. Okay. I'm not sure how many of those we have to destroy in order to get like the achievement or like the bonus skill. But I will just do it. I like destroying stuff. Two pervs in here, huh? Getting more and more. The unicorn thing never
Where might
seemed
you be
comfortable
going?
for you.
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
Oh, a Geralt calendar. Well, the merchants are putting up a lot of coin.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
7, you think?
I'm
Okay.
just trying to warn you.
Gotta go. See you all. All right. Thank you, BJ11, for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Hope to see you soon.
Right after I find Cedric.
Have a great day or
Well,
night.
let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Okay. So now we have to talk to Cedric, which seems to be close. But first of all, I want to check out
the spirit.
the huts around here. Cosplay calendar. Okay, some orange timber. Thank you for the follow, Camp. Welcome to the stream.
Cadmill?
Cadmill. Okay.
Geralt of Rivia.
Let's just break into these houses and rob the people. Like a good witcher would do. Korab's wife.
How's your health, Grandma?
Well enough, Sonny.
Let's wake her up and ask her how she's doing.
What you looking for here in Lobenden?
Kingslayers.
Well, well. Seems I outlasted even Foltest. Now just to outlast Loredo. And I'll be on my way.
Sounds like a good
How's
plan.
your health, King?
Well, now...
There's nothing else to say. What about Korab?
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3. But what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Maybe.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square, near the inn. There are notices on the board there. Just leave the trawl be, please, no matter what the townsfolk say.
Okay. I am looking for well-paid
Any other
work.
jobs? Well-paid jobs?
Go seek the old man. Loredo splurged on a sorceress, so he's clearly got means in the budget.
Old man?
You mean the Karen?
Call him whatever ye like. I mean the river beast. He troubled our great-grandfathers already, but he's become unbearable recently, tearing through nets, choking fish with venom. Even Loredo says that since the local economy be harmed, there'd be no choice but to hire a sorceress.
Okay, interesting. So... nothing else here. Just some timber. So let's take it and leave. Just googled the calendar, can't think of where to put it.
I seek the elf named Cedric. Any of you know where he is?
Oh,
What's your business?
what's going
I
on
need to
here?
know if the forest's safe.
How am I to know if that's truly what you seek? It's common knowledge that you're racists.
Oh. Yeah. So at least they
I
are
heard
sticking
the village
together.
is home to someone who knows monsters.
That'll be Cedric. Talk to him.
Where can I find him?
Top of the tower, near the way out of the village.
Thanks.
I mean, thanks that you are trusting me, I guess. Very much appreciate that. I bought a calendar of firefighters posing with rescue dogs, and I'm having the same problem. I have no idea where the hell is appropriate for such a thing. Well, you should have considered it maybe beforehand, Danielle. I mean, you could just... I don't know, just put it in the kitchen or in the entrance hall right beside your entrance door, so everyone who comes in knows what's up. Lots of firefighters with long hoses. Hey,
A day like any other.
Kitty.
Don't know that I've the strength to work today.
Oh, I know that feeling. But all the proceeds went to the rescue. Yeah, I mean... Can be proud of that. Don't hide the calendar. Can always say you just bought it for the charity, of course. Lots of timber.
This is not the best time.
I'll come back later.
Living room, well, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
my damn sacrum.
maybe
Aching and
maybe I should.
thumping.
Jesus Christ. Maybe I should meditate until morning. And what I also wanted to do is see if I can make some stuff here, like the arachnid oil, poison. Sounds pretty good. Let's do 3 of those. Nice. Cat, I don't think I need. What is this? Oil increases maximum sword damage dealt. That sounds simple enough. Let's get 5 of those. Hangman's Venom. Let's get 5 of those. Rook, Salmon. What is this doing? Potion increases damage dealt with swords. I'm not sure about that one. Vitality regen during combat +1. Vitality regen general +1. Yeah, let's create some swallow potion. That is a bomb. I mean, we can just... I mean, straight up damage is always good, right? What is this? Damage bonus on signs. Maybe waiting with that. I think Golden Oriole is pretty good because there are some poisonous or venomous monsters around. Let's make 5 of those. Get Wall. -1 vigor, but +2 regen. Yeah, I actually like that. So let's put some of those as well. Lots of... the lass. Perfect pronunciation, Luckless. That was flawless. Let's meditate until dawn then. Okay. Right in front of their hut, which is not creepy at all.
Hunk of a man.
What's the hurry?
Wiry.
What's the
Living
hurry?
off the sword, eh?
Anything else I can do here? Can I talk to you now, Bartholomew Bargy?
This is not the best time.
I'll come back.
I mean, come on. Well, then I will move on. Okay, let's look around. Matilda. Okay, nothing.
Greetings!
How's the fishing going? Oh, sorry, just wanting to check in on you, but fine. I will leave you. What's going on here?
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's going on here? Yeah, what's going
This
on here?
whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you? Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
Oh, come on. Well...
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Okay. So they went off. Then here is supposed to be a merchant. Oh, lots of stuff to loot. Or not. Ah, I love it. Oh, a book. Think about the Vojan. Yeah. About the Veopatus, a forgotten god. So let's hear about that. Veopatus, a forgotten god of the Pontar Valley, is worshipped in certain forest settlements, but the times of his greatness and popularity are long past. A few priestesses and witches make offerings to him, yet no common folk wish to take part in the rites. In the era of human colonization, Veopatus was a guardian god often associated with the rivers from which humans drew benefit. He guarded people from the dangers of the forest. Poles bearing his likeness marked the border between areas that had been tamed and those that remained wild and dangerous. Veopatus gave people fish, made sailing easier, and his name was used to ward off beasts. Yet he remained petulant and fierce. In these times, if those wandering through the woods came across stone idols with gaping jaws, they believed them to be likenesses of fierce monsters rather than statues commemorating a once loved deity. Okay. Good to know. Anishka?
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near
That's
magical
a hell
danger.
of a pickup line.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatus' shrine.
I mean...
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
Yeah.
Personal use.
Let's first trade. I do want to get rid of some of those things here. So we don't get overburdened. Enhancement we don't need. Traps. What about the junk things? Yeah. Okay. That's about it. What does she have here? Some blade oil. What does it do? Nothing in particular. Okay. Insectoid oil. Necrophage oil. I think it's good to have those formula. Just in case. Spectre oil. Then Tawny Owl. That's very important. And Wolf Potion. Plus 15% poison, bleeding, and incineration. I mean, it's decent. Not sure if we really need that. Hello, Mr. Tracer. How are you doing? How was your stream? I think I saw you streaming earlier. Timber. Anything else we can do here? Maybe let's roll some dice. Let's get into some hot dice action. So what do we have? Couple of fives, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So very close to a straight, but so far nothing. So let's roll these 3. Good, lots of war and tech difficulties. Okay, but nice to hear that your stream went nice. Another 5, I think. Yes, winning. What a good feeling to win in dice poker. Living the dream. Okay. Let's go back here. I think I did not go in here. Dreaming alive. That's a troll head, obviously. And that's a sleeping man. Let's loot stuff and then talk to him. Okay.
Excellent work.
In it. The finest hides and the tannins on half bad either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Otter fur?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
Let's
I'd
roll
like to
some
play
dice.
I don't just play anyone.
Okay.
Tell you what, if I find out you're any good, I'll give you a chance.
Okay, so he's part of a dice poker quest, it seems. Fine. So we have to play more dice poker. I'm okay with that. Can I go up here? So let's talk to Cedric, who might be able to tell us some more about this Karen thing and the whole messy situation here, since he seems to be knowledgeable about monsters and such. Those are some traps. I take those.
Hello.
Hello.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
That's true, Dice
Thank
Poker
you,
never made the same impact as Gwent.
Vafail.
Vafail.
I agree, Tracer.
Careful there.
Cedric, I
Are
want
you
to talk to
Cedric?
you. Oh, Triss.
Who asks?
Geralt of
Teleported
Rivia.
behind me.
Ah, the Witcher. And
Triss Marigold.
lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
Ooh, lots of stuff going on. So, any idea what the squirrels want?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our
wolves.
race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshay's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
Okay. Who are you and what do you do here?
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the
Okay.
forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond
Yeah,
the gates
I mean,
or
he
not.
looks pretty young. Do want to know his secret of youth. But do I smell liquor? Is that the reason why you look so young?
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
And who was Moral?
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Sir Herim believes the forest took her.
Oh yeah, he's just an oaf.
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone. And neither I nor Sir Herim can reverse that.
That is true, though. So, to talk a little bit about myself, I hunt monsters.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man.
All right, Insidious
Meaning
Killers,
the Kairin.
thank you for stopping by.
Finally,
Have a great day
Laredo
or night.
splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
That does sound good.
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared Necker, it should be child's play for you.
That does sound good. But I am looking for some witches' work.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
I mean, I think Geralt, by the time of The Witcher 3, he's about 100 years old. I think it is mentioned at some point that he's more or less a century old. Yeah, give it a shot.
No harm in trying.
But I do have something else to talk to you. But before I talk to you about the Karen, I do want to see what you have. Arrakis eyes, okay. Marble, Cloya, those are all traps. Some diagrams for crafting. What do we have? Andriga hide, Andriga gland, essence of death. That sounds pleasant. More formulae, grape shot. Okay, not 100% sure what I have to do with here. Troll tongue, very expensive. Okay. So let's talk about the Karen.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Okay.
Where's this wreck?
That's a good hint.
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
Okay. Whoa.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Yeah, exactly. That is just showing off. Okay. Find a sample of the Karen's mucus in its lair. Oh, how pleasant does that sound? But now I want to have a look on the map. So that's all the way there. Okay. Triss does love to show off to Geralt. Yeah. Let me see what kind of quest we have. Claws of Madness. That is about the manor with where the two people recently went. Then we have a Necker contract, the Troll Trouble. Then Bring It On in Flotsam. Oh yeah, I saw the guy, but he didn't want to talk to me. So let's try to talk to him now.
This is not the best.
I'll come back.
But when is the best time? Just tell me when to come back. For fuck's sake. Okay. Then what do we have here? We could do this maybe. Where's the guy at? That's pretty close. So I think we will do that. That was about the incense and the weird thing about getting a formula, and maybe it's poisonous, maybe it's just drugs. We gave him the fake formula, and now he wanted to talk to us. Okay. I will quickly save the game, then I will take a very short break, and then I will be back. So stay tuned. It won't take too long, I hope.